Subscribe to Major Matata! Hi guys, welcome back to Major Matata channel. If you are new here, this is Major Matata channel. It deals with lifestyle, adventure, traveling, showcasing different areas, different cities. So please welcome, and those who are returning viewers, thank you very much for coming back to my YouTube channel. Here I have my guy, my friend from Ushago. Ushago is my village. My village is called Kaimosi in Kenya. So we're here at KICC. You see that building? This is KICC, Kenyatta International Convention Center. This is where all meetings happen. All the conferences happen here at in KICC. So this is Nairobi, guys. This is Nairobi. I'm in Nairobi. We are in Nairobi. Nairobi. I want to have an interview with my guy here from Nairobi. He can introduce himself.
Hello, guys. Thank you so much for giving me this opportunity. My name is Seth Mahiga. As Major Matata said, we are neighbors from home, and it's great that I have this opportunity to have a discussion with him, and I'm so much delighted that I have this opportunity.
So we are going to have our interview up there. You see that building, that up there? We are going to have our interview there. So we started our intro at KICC grounds. So come with us as we go up there for the interview. So thank you guys. Let me show you Nairobi again. So this is Nairobi, guys. This is Nairobi. You see? This is Nairobi. This is Nairobi. Nairobi KICC. Yeah, this is my guy here. So in Nairobi we'll get this. We have our national park just some few kilometers from here. It is within Nairobi. It is within our city. So this is the only city with a national park. So come with me as we go up there. So we are going up there, of that building. We pay, as locals, we pay only 200 shillings per person. So we are going up there. This is KICC. So we are going to the reception to pay. So guys, we are going up the stairs. This is my guy here. So we are going through this small corridor here. I'm going up the stairs here. Habari yako? I'm going up. Hapa. So we are going up here. Up here. Hi guys, I'm on top of KICC with my brother here, Mr. Seth. So we promised you we are coming on top of KICC for an interview, and now I'm here with my guy. Let him introduce himself.
Okay, thank you so much, YouTubers. As I said, my name is Seth Mahiga, and we are friends. And the reason why we are here, my friend wanted to interview me and basically to talk about my previous history and what happened to me, and that I was a member of a group called, or rather, a very big organization called Atheists in Kenya society. So basically, he wants to give an interview about the atheism, the ideology, basically briefly about the
atheist,
atheist society.
society in Kenya. And you said the headquarters of atheists in Africa is in Kenya.
Yes.
Oh, is it a big society?
Yes, it's a very big society and it's registered.
Oh, you are the Secretary General.
Yes, I was the General Secretary of the society.
Or the society. So now, can you tell me? Now, let us go back to your history. Where did you school? Where were you born? How old are you?
Okay, I'm 44 years old. I was born in Kaimosi, that is Western Kenya, in Vihiga County. I schooled in Western Kenya in a primary called Kaimosi Primary.
The famous Kaimosi Primary. Yeah?
Yes, and then from there I went to a high school called Muhila High School. And then I completed my high school. After that, I came to Nairobi. And then I did my diploma in medical laboratory technology in Nairobi Technical Institute. I also did business management and IT. Yeah, and later, after working for a hotel in Nairobi, it was called Swara Restaurant as the manager. Later, I was able to get an opportunity to go to Belgium.
Belgium, okay.
Yes.
Oh.
So I was living between Belgium and Netherlands.
So you stayed there for how long?
I stayed there for 4 years.
For 4 good years.
Yes.
So that the place you joined the atheism or?
Yeah, because when I was living in Belgium, I was actually an official of the atheism in a city called Antwerpen. Antwerpen is okay, but in English you just say Antwerp.
Antwerp.
But in that you say Antwerpen.
Antwerpen
is the second largest city in Belgium. After
Belgium.
Brussels.
Okay.
It is in the Dutch speaking.
Okay.
Brussels is in the French speaking. So that is where I was a member of the Antwerpen Atheist Society. That is where I was able to get the ideologies and I was able to get some training about atheism.
Okay. So remember, this guy is my immediate neighbor in my village back in Kaimosi. I pass their home before I reach our home. Let me say our home because that's my father's home, my parents' home. So he's my neighbor. I've known him for so long. I didn't know he's in this. Is it a sect or is it a group?
No,
do you call it a sect or a group?
It's not a sect. Atheism is
a sect, not a sect, a sect.
You see, atheism is a bit difficult to explain. Because atheism doesn't believe doesn't have, they don't use terminology. They don't believe in, they don't have faith.
They don't believe in anything.
Basically subscribe to scientific facts.
Okay.
Yeah, that's about it.
Oh.
So we don't, atheism in a nutshell, are people who don't believe there is God, and they also believe there is no Satan, and they also believe there is no deity. When you talk about a deity, you're talking about a supreme being.
A supreme being, something somewhere which is supreme.
Yeah, so
you subject to it.
Yeah. But when I was doing my interview, because that position was vacant when I returned from Netherlands, when that position was vacant, when I applied for that job, when I was asked whether you believe in God or not, at that time, because I was kind of, when I was living abroad, I was kind of changed. My thinking had been kind of
changed.
I can say corrupted in a certain way. So I basically just said boldly that I believe in God, but I don't believe in religion.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. That's wonderful. So from there, you were selected as the Secretary General in Holland. Is it Holland?
No. We had a vacancy
here in Kenya.
And the position is voted by members all over the world.
All over the world. Yeah.
So members.
So you are voted by members from all over the world.
All over the world, including members from all countries in Europe that subscribe to the ideology of atheism. Even we have because atheism has very many societies in many countries.
Okay.
So all societies, like we have another one we have a major one in New York.
Okay.
We have another ones in Vancouver, in Canada. So all of these they came together and they voted for me.
Okay.
So and people who came for the interview, there were more than 20.
More than 20.
So after the interview, I was the one who was selected.
Okay. So this is Nairobi. We are on top of KICC. So this is Nairobi, guys. Those guys who've never come to Nairobi, this is Nairobi City. This is Nairobi City. We are on top of a building called KICC. This is where we are having our interview with my friend here. So that road you are seeing there, it's called Expressway. That one is called Expressway. It goes for around 27 kilometers. Running from there, see there, running from the other side up to the other side. Yeah, the other side. Yeah. So guys, let's go back to our interview. Let's continue with our interview with my guy here, Mr. Seth. So you're talking about election. You are elected as a Secretary General of Atheist in Kenya. Atheist Society in Kenya. That one is very hard.
It's called Atheist in Kenya Society.
Okay.
Yeah, so it is a society that is registered. But in the beginning, when it was being registered, at that time I wasn't a member. But the president of the organization is called Mumia.
From Luyaland also.
Also from Luyaland.
From Western Kenya.
So he's the one who established the organization through the help of donors from other countries. So at the time when he was registering the organization, the church in this country, they went to court.
Okay, they fought him so much through the court.
Yeah, so they wanted the certificate to be
revoked.
Okay. But later he went to appeal the case. Atheism, the people who were officials at that time, and then he was able to win the case, and the organization was able to be given a certificate. And therefore, it's duly registered, and the voting was done. That Kenya has now been recognized as the headquarters for atheists
in Africa.
So all atheists who subscribe to atheism in the entire Africa, they report to officials from Kenya.
Okay. So the headquarters, you know where the headquarters is? Eh?
Yeah.
Okay. So it is a secret.
No. Atheism is not a
secret society.
It is a very open society where anybody can go there. They always have a meeting in a hotel on the upper side of Nairobi in Upper Hill.
Okay.
Yeah. I'll share with you later the details about the venue and what
venue. Okay.
So they always have a meeting every week, and they always have a discussion. They always have a discussion about something. They prepare people in advance. They do a research, and then they come and discuss about a topic.
Okay.
The topic could be basically about anything about humanity, about scientific research. Sometimes they even argue about God. They argue about. They always argue about. Basically, they always argue about if really God exists.
Okay.
Why do you have all this kind of suffering? That's how they reason.
They make the arguments. The arguments. Okay.
So they always believe that if God really loved this world, why do you have all these kind of evil things happening in the world?
Okay.
But they don't want to understand that there's a history behind it.
Okay.
So we as Christians, we know that what happened in the Garden of Eden. We understand the history of Adam and Eve. We know what happened about the history after that. We are all been raised in the Christian foundation. But for them, even for those who are raised as Christians, they change. Basically, when you are an atheist, it's not a sect, but it's a kind of I can say it's kind of an you are indoctrinated.
Indoctrinated with their
With their,
certain
their,
belief or
beliefs, their ideologies.
ideologies, not
So,
even the beliefs.
not beliefs. They don't talk in terms of beliefs.
Beliefs.
Ideologies and basically it's about ideology and how you reason things. Yeah. So basically they talk about when they want to argue about anything that's happening in the world, whether it's in terms of politics, whether it's in terms of scientific research, whether it's in terms of like even about the COVID. They always base their argument on scientific evidence.
Evidence, okay.
So that is basically what they do. And their meeting is open. You can go there. You can try to argue with them. You can try to base your facts. They can able to answer you. So it's not a.
So when you join that that society, do you benefit financially or
yes, I was there. I got a job. There I was working as general secretary, so I was getting salary.
What about these other members who are not officials?
No, only the officials. They are members, so we only protect their interests.
Okay.
You know, it's kind of a society. So members they benefit when we have conferences outside the country.
Okay.
When we
can send them out of the country.
Yeah, exactly.
And who funds that?
We have donors who fund the project.
From abroad.
Yeah, from many parts of the country around the world.
So money comes like an NGO?
Yeah, like an NGO.
An NGO.
Yeah. Atheism, okay, the Atheist Society is just like an NGO. Only that it acts like...
Just wait. You can be doing this and maybe it's not recording. Okay. So you continue.
As I was saying, Atheist is like an NGO. So we get funds from abroad because we also contribute to the humanity.
Humanity, okay.
Like in terms of issues like disasters.
Okay.
Like for example, like right now we have El Nino.
El Nino, yeah.
People who have been displaced because of the rain in other parts of the country. I know some of the people are there. They're trying to give them food and what have you.
Okay.
We have more than 50 students that we are educating them.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm speaking as if I'm there, but I'm not there.
Because you have the knowledge. You have the insight of what is happening in that
exactly.
site.
I know everything about what is
happening. Yeah.
So there are different projects that they engage in, but they basically engage in things that they benefit or that they bring a change to society or to humanity. Like bringing relief food, they go and take food to people who are starving in Baringo, in other parts of the country that there's kind of there's starvation and what have you.
So that's their own way of interacting with the society and being accepted in the society.
Yeah.
So they must have such activities to
yes.
show the positive side of them.
Yes, exactly.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So now, how did you come out of it? Or we still have another story more than this?
That will come in part B. Part B, yeah.
Okay.
But right now, I would like to discuss about
the society.
The society itself, about the projects, about the ideologies. Because, you know, atheism is a very wide thing. But one thing I would like to say is that many people confuse atheism to be related to things like Freemason and
devil worship.
You know, as I've said in the beginning, atheism, they don't believe in any deity. If you look in the English dictionary, deity means supreme.
Okay.
So they don't believe in any supreme being, and Satan is part of the supreme.
Even so, they don't believe there is Satan.
Yeah, Satan doesn't exist. In the world of atheism, Satan and God and spirits like Majini and what have you and all these devils, they don't believe they exist. We only think that if something happens, we know that it's because of the global warming.
Nature.
Maybe nature is can be. You know, you always say that when you interfere with nature, nature will always come back and take its place.
It takes its place. Okay.
So because of global warming, we all know that the world is suffering because of industrialization and what have you. So because of this kind of global warming, the world is the effects of global warming.
Okay.
We want to reason. That's how they reason. They want to reason in terms of what are the effects of global warming.
Okay.
So how can we be able to change in terms of our lifestyle?
Our lifestyle.
That we can able to control what is creating this global warming. Things like the gas emissions.
Okay.
So probably they will discuss about the issue of promoting the issue of electric cars more than gasoline and petrol cars and what have you. So that's how they reason.
Okay.
Yeah, even in terms of scientific discoveries, they believe that they don't believe the story of Adam and Eve.
Adam and Eve.
They don't believe in that. They believe that the human beings evolved.
We came from
apes.
Apes.
Yeah, we came from apes and then we evolved from apes and then we became the Homo.
So it's like these are the guy who wrote the history of human beings. The existence of human beings in our, is it history or geography?
No, he's a historian.
Historian,
and he's also an archaeologist as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. So
the problem is light. Light.
Yeah.
Okay.
So basically, that's how we reason. Yeah.
So let us do this, because it is becoming dark. We'll go somewhere else, down there, maybe in a city hotel, and then we continue that story from here, isn't it?
Yeah. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Let me show you Nairobi again. Guys, I'm on top of KICC. This is Nairobi. This is Nairobi. At night. Nairobi at night. Yeah, it's Nairobi, guys. Those who've never come to Nairobi, it's Nairobi. Nairobi at night. It's around 6 p.m. Around 6 p.m. I was having an interview with my guy here, so I think we can still continue that. So guys, we are continuing with the interview because up there it was becoming dark. We've decided to come down at KICC. Here, this is KICC. That one we are up there, but now we are here with my guy. So tell me, where were we? Can you remember?
Yeah, basically we were talking about the ideology of atheism and how I became to be an atheist.
Okay.
So I was trying to explain about the fundamental philosophies of atheism. Basically, they are enshrined in the law of facts and scientific evidence.
Evidence, okay.
So, as I said before in the other video, many people in Africa or in Kenya or in Africa, they confuse atheists to be a sect or a secret society, which is secret. Atheism is not secretive at all. They hold their meetings openly. They even invite people to come and listen, to come and argue facts. So that's basically what they do. They engage in many things.
Okay.
We also partner with other organizations, and for information, atheist is also a unit of the United Nations.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So it is recognized by United Nations.
Yes, and under the Humanist International. Okay. Because Humanist International is an entity of the United Nations. Okay. And therefore, because atheism is an official partner of Humanist International, therefore it's an entity in the UN. That's why sometimes we were given assignments even to do investigations about the issue about extrajudicial killings in this country, and we provide information to the UN, and the UN is able to discuss issues that that we have investigated
Okay.
and we have been able to establish with facts.
Okay.
Because when we give evidence, we always give with evidence with facts. Sometimes we even send the investigative journalists who are paid when you want to collect information.
It is a structured
organization. Yes.
With all the departments.
Yes,
Okay.
departments,
Okay.
Oh.
So, as a Secretary General, what are you benefiting from this society?
My benefit, I can say.
Personally.
Personally, I was getting my salary.
Salary, eh?
I was being paid.
Good money.
Depending on how you can able to see.
Let this car pass.
Yeah.
So
depending on the currency, but based on the Kenyan economy and the currency, I could say I was getting good money because
above 200,000.
No, I was getting like 150,000.
150,000.
So if you convert it
by then. So
but right now, because the currency, the US, okay, I was also being paid in dollars.
In dollars, not in Kenyan money.
Yeah, so they were converting into the Kenyan money.
Okay.
So if I would be still working there, I could be getting like 220,000.
120,000
a month, yeah.
Yeah.
Because atheism, first of all, is an organization that has a connection with all atheists in the entire world.
In the entire world, okay.
Yeah.
And most of them are billionaires.
No, not billionaires. Most of them are researchers.
Those guys who fund it.
Now, people who fund them, they are just people who are philanthropists within a society.
Okay.
Yeah.
But they are rich. No, you cannot fund something.
No, it's like an NGO. People just contribute money freely, and then they contribute to society. So we get a packet. Basically, we write a proposal. This is the way NGOs do.
Okay.
We write a proposal, and then when the proposal has been approved, then we're given money to fund a project.
So
basically that.
Let's go there. Yeah. This is Nairobi at night. You see, that is a community, and then that is Upper Hill. Yeah. So this is Nairobi, guys, at night. This is Nairobi in the evening, not even at night. This is Nairobi in the evening. Yeah. This is Nairobi in the evening. Nairobi in the evening. You see Nairobi in the evening? So that's Nairobi in the evening. So, where did you reach?
So basically, you were asking me about my duties. And
what were your duties and the connectivity of other departments towards your office?
Yeah. So first of all, as the General Secretary, I was managing more than 20 departments.
20 departments. Which one and which one?
We have the social department.
Okay.
We have the welfare. We have the scientific department.
Okay.
We have the humanity department. We have the diaspora department.
There's a plane passing through here. This is the route of planes towards the JKIA.
Yeah.
That's our international airport in Nairobi.
Yeah.
So
diaspora department and other departments. So basically, I was delegating my duties to
those
departments, officials who were under me.
Okay.
So delegating means that if there's a project and we want to fund it, I was able to delegate my duties and come up with a project proposal. We had people who we had hired professionals who are.
Those are Kenyan police. You see, they wear like that. Those are Kenyan police. This place is manned by police, and also we had an activity. We had some activities here. That's why you are seeing these government vehicles, even the police vehicle, GK, Kenya government. So, okay, continue.
Yeah, so I was saying it's a huge topic that you can discuss in another part two, but
Part two of the
basically
division,
basically just to inform you that atheism is part of the humanity. It was so much involved into the humanity affair.
Okay.
In terms of taking care of the welfare of the needy.
Okay.
We were even doing a research about issues like extrajudicial killings.
Okay.
And you know, Kenya has been ranked as actually the highest in terms of
extrajudicial
killings actually in the world.
Okay.
So we gave a report to the UN, for example, and when we give a report to the UN, it is trusted.
Yeah, trusted
because we are
part of UN.
We are part of the UN entity under the Humanist International.
Okay.
Yeah, you can Google Humanist International is one of the non NGOs in the entire world.
Okay.
So that is basically what I was doing, and I was also able to write minutes when we had a Zoom meeting for other international guests.
Okay.
Writing minutes, documenting them.
Okay.
And I was able to suggest this. I was given the duty of even reviewing and confirming topics.
Topics, okay.
That are supposed to be discussed in every meeting.
Yeah. Okay. So you had a very big post in this organization. Is it a society or organization?
Society.
Society. Okay.
You can say society organization because I think I say it's an organization because society is only in Kenya, but we are also linked with other organizations
all over the world.
Because atheism is worldwide.
Where is the headquarter? World headquarter.
Atheism doesn't really have an headquarter, but we subscribe ourselves mostly to the New York Atheism Society.
Okay. Do you have a hierarchy of leadership?
Hierarchy? No. Every society they operate. They are being supervised by the New York Atheist Society and other organizations like Humanist International. Okay. So we operate under a policy document that guides us on how to operate. Okay. Yeah.
So these guys are organized.
We're very organized.
And they are penetrating all over.
Yeah.
Here in Kenya, which percentage can you give us?
According to the census report that was done in the year when was it done, the last one?
2019 or what?
2019. According to the report, we consider that we have more than 1 million.
1 million
atheists in Kenya. Yeah. But those who are registered, they are around 50,000.
50,000.
Yeah.
All over Kenya.
Those who are registered in Kenya.
Do you have offices in other counties in Kenya? Or other towns in Kenya?
We have an office in Mombasa and Nairobi.
In Nairobi. Only in Mombasa and Nairobi?
Yeah.
Not Nakuru, Kisumu?
We only have members in other countries, in other
counties,
cities and counties. But because, you know, atheism is a new ideology. So we are trying to, when I was working there, we were trying to spread to other areas. Okay. Yeah, but basically we are operating between Nairobi and Mombasa.
Now, why did they decide Kenya should be the headquarter? Is it because the numbers here in Kenya are high, or
no? Because
of the locality.
No, first of all, because the UN headquarters,
in Nairobi.
One of the UN headquarters is Nairobi. Okay. That's number one. Number two, Kenya is an international hub. Okay. So you know, everything is about voting. Okay. So when voting was being done, they voted Kenya to be a headquarter because they consider Kenya to be kind of a country that is people who are liberal
people.
People who are able to reason beyond the box.
The box.
Yeah. So, and actually, most of the scientists and people who are we have people who are scientists, people who are professors, doctors who are working in the universities, who are also our members. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So, that's very good, guy. That's very good.
Yeah.
Guys, we are at KICC here at. we call it ground floor or what? We are here, guys. We are here at KICC, continuing with our interview with my brother here. I told you it's called Seth
Mahiga.
Mahiga. Is my neighbor in our village back in Western Kenya. The place is called Kaimosi.
Yeah.
But he's younger than me. He's very, very young, more than me. He's around...
I'm 44 years old.
44 years, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you're not very young, eh?
I'm old, eh? How old are you?
I'm 50th floor. I'm 50th floor, I'm old. So maybe you are our dad... I'm maybe our dad born there, yeah. So we are here with my guy.
Yeah.
Where do you live?
Currently, I live in a place called, actually in Eastlands of Nairobi.
Eastlands of Nairobi.
Yeah, I managed to buy my own land.
From Atheism or?
No, I bought land when I was in Belgium.
Belgium.
And also, you know, when you talk about Belgium and you're living in the Dutch side, you may also you may live in Belgium and you're living in Holland.
In Holland,
it's like the same country.
Is it like the same country?
In the Dutch side.
Dutch.
Yeah.
Okay.
So when I was living there, that's where I was working. I got some money, I bought some land, and then
And somebody whispered to me that you have properties in Holland. Is it true? Or you don't want to...
that one will be discussed in the next topic.
The next topic, eh?
Yeah, of course, if you live somewhere and you work, it's a huge topic that we're going to discuss.
Okay.
So the next topic I'll discuss about probably what I got when I was in Holland. What made me to become an atheist? What is the reason that made me to become an atheist?
Okay.
In Belgium.
Belgium.
Because there's a reason.
There's a reason why you
makes
decided
someone to change. I'll also discuss about the ideology of King Leopold II.
The second,
Because basically that is one of the reasons that made me to become an atheist. The reasoning of King Leopold II is the king who ruled Congo in the year 1892.
Okay. So where were you getting all these about King?
Because King Leopold was coming from Belgium. Congo was colonized by the Belgians.
So you are taught this one in the college, or you just somewhere in?
No, I did philosophy in the University of Ghent.
Oh, yeah, okay.
So when I was doing philosophy and I was doing also my research, that's when I went with some friends and they were showing me about the history about Africa. You know,
I wanted that to know that you were in a university in
Ghent.
Ghent.
Because
when you were up there, you just talked about diploma.
In Kenya I only did my diploma, but when I went abroad, I did my degree in philosophy and a bit of psychology. Yeah. So
you can read my psychology right now. You can read my mind. I'm scared.
Not really. So basically, that is what I did at the University of Belgium of Ghent. In Dutch you say Ghent. G is G. So Ghent. Yeah. So that's where I did my studies. I also I got involved in many things. Yeah, but
that one will be in the next video.
Yeah.
Next topic. So guys, get ready for the next video. We cannot finish everything here because we still need to show you other things apart from this interview. So please stay tuned for the next video. And if you are new here, please subscribe to my Jamatata YouTube channel. Subscribe please and watch my videos. Tap that notification button so that whenever I upload any video, you'll be able to receive the notification. And also like, comment. Let us interact. Let us interact with each other as we continue with our interview with my brother here, Mr. Seth Mahiga.
And I can tell you the next part 2 is very interesting.
Fire!
It's fire. You know what?
Fire.
Because I'm going to tell you the history about atheism. I'm going to tell you the history about the African politics that relates to to the European culture. I'll tell you about the issue about colonization, because one thing I learned is that here in Africa we haven't been taught the truth about why the reason why the whites came to colonize Africa. So I'll tell you more history about that. I'll also tell you about something interesting about King Leopold II, who ruled Congo.
So that is the secret you have.
That's a secret
for the next video.
And I'm telling you, it's hot cake.
Hot cake.
So wait for the next video. Part 2. And you'll never regret.
Thank you very much. Subscribe to Major Matata YouTube channel. So guys, we're here at KICC. You see this one is the KICC here. We are on top of that. We were on top of that building there. This one here. So we are here at KICC, guys. We're here at KICC. We had some meetings here. I don't know, how do you call this meeting? How do you call them? It's exhibition. This was an exhibition, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a East African trade exhibition.
East Africa Trade Exhibition, tourism
exhibition.
Tourism exhibition.
But it has been expanded because I can see some people from South Africa and what have you. So I think it's basically
because they're selling our tourism to other countries. Okay.
And they are also trying to attract, selling their tourism attraction to Africa. So through this conference here. So other guests from other countries are coming to actually get the information about what they can able to see in South Africa, in Botswana. By the way, I've also been in Botswana. I will tell you something about Botswana. It's very interesting.
Next video, not this one. So this one, the Supreme Court here. This is the Supreme Court here. We have the Supreme Court. Yeah. This one is called Amphitheater. This is the building, the old building. And this one is called, what do you call this round thing?
Basically,
this one is amphitheater. This one is plenary. Oh, this one is no. This one is called plenary hall. This one is called plenary hall, and this one here is called amphitheater. I remember one time we came here for music festival and we became number 3. And imagine from Samburu to Nairobi. Samburu is in Rift Valley, in northern part of Kenya. That's where I was schooling, and then we came for music festival. And we were in this building here. This is near amphitheater, and it became number 3 from Samburu to Nairobi. So thank you very much. God bless you.